Hey Libra, welcome. We're just going to get right into the reading. I channeled a message for you guys, and this deals with your Libra placements and your seventh house placements in your chart. And I got something about partnerships and a red door, a dark room, somebody feeling trapped or something is a trap, a reckoning, and then I heard wrathful. Now, these messages are channeled and they're not going to go for everybody. Some of the message can be for you, all of it or none of it, okay? It can be for you, somebody in your energy, etc. All the info is in the description box below, so I don't have to have a long intro. Okay, guys, let's get into it. I was called to a couple different decks. I got the word curmudgeon, which is like usually somebody who's ill-tempered. They annoy easily. They can be grumpy. I don't know if somebody says that or calls somebody that. I think typically that's what they call like an older man. I don't know. That's what Siri told me. But let's find out just some messages here. There's something like how people see you or how you're seen. There's some type of I just because I heard something like I retract that, or I want to retract that statement uh, after careful consideration about something. There's solar eclipse energy, okay, with like revelations and redirections, things being cut out, things dealing with karma, past lives, comfort zones, mental health, hidden things, spiritual aspects, intuition, psychic gifts, service to others, daily routines, health, work, like communication. There's a hodgepodge of stuff going on. And it feels like a collapse of something, okay? But there's something about a rebirth or a destined renewal or destined rebirth of something. So I don't know. I don't know if that's like sense of self, if there's a bunch of like ties, I guess, or something coming off of you. To open a portal, well, tomorrow's 8/8, but to open a portal or a doorway, red door maybe, but a red door is, it can mean like a strong emotional connection. It can mean going on an adventure, but it can also mean like danger. So, but it's like, I don't know. It's just a really weird, confused. Somebody feels confused. Like, wait, what? What do you, like, when did this happen? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know if somebody's been in a fog and they're coming out of it or what. Exposing lies. First card out. Yeah, it's a, oh, I don't know why somebody seems perplexed. Exceptional self-awareness. Somebody can read somebody very well. Interesting. Somebody's resisting transformation. They don't want to heal. They give you half-truths because the whole truth would ruin them. There's the lies. Somebody knows something already. And when I was pulling cards, these little, I don't know, celestial currents, when I was pulling those to find out kind of what else we were dealing with here to go along with the channeled message I was getting, the Oracle Seer card popped out. And there's a couple of cards on here that talk about intuition, sight, things like that. So somebody might be able to read people really well, or read energies well. Kind of like they got like a sonar or something about them. I don't know. It's interesting. Feels like there's like a lot of fog or confusion in us. Something's been tampered with. Something seems intentional confusion. Oh my. I okay. I don't know what in the heck. Yeah, see, investigating, looking into. Exposing lies, investigating that Virgo energy, sixth house, communication, hidden realms, unseen. Okay, is somebody looking into someone, possibly? Somebody wants to know how another person knows something. Clairtangency. That's psychometry. That's being able to touch an object or a person and getting, well, a lot of things. You can either get like messages, you can get visions, you can kind of absorb the energy, you can like be able to give information about things. Yeah. Blocking out the bullshit and staying blessed. Somebody's, yeah, here's that south node. There's bad karma. Somebody's karmic debt has been cleared. there's a betrayals here and somebody's ticked off because another person moved on and healed. Somebody betrayed another person, and so that person healed and moved on, but now they're like, somebody's irritated about that. That's interesting. Clairsalience, that's being able to smell something. Like there's no physical source of something, but you can smell something. And there's no explanation for it. That's also clair. Somebody's got some not very common clairs, I should say, because those aren't usually the ones you hear about. And somebody does have good, pure, honest intentions. And some people do see that about you. But I'm telling you, you could use with that exceptional self-awareness and those clairs and the exposing lies, you could use your clairs to help people. Yep, open-minded. Somebody ghosted another person. See that curmudgeon. Yeah, outdated thinking. Somebody's like very narrow-minded about stuff here. This is like, I just heard true visionary. Somebody's a true visionary? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's very watery and like, oh, I don't know. Like lavender haze. I'm getting like purple mist. Somebody's real flowy. They're a dreamer. They like it, but I don't feel like it's wishy-washy or it's stuck in like the dreamland. It's grounded. But it's just like somebody doesn't like being a frowny face all the time. It's fun to dream. It's like a mix between Hermione Granger and Luna Lovegood. It's kind of what it gives me. It's interesting. Somebody has a big crush on you and will be reaching out to you very soon to ask you out. And someone else, see, they don't want to heal. They don't want to change. They have outdated thinking. They have bad karma to deal with. They're chilling in their south node. You've got a very good, open-minded, very free-flowing type person here. And then you have someone very stubborn and stuck in their ways that needs to do shadow work. And don't worry, the things that they did, them trying to cover them up will not work. And see, situation, relationship with an older man. Somebody seems like they are, maybe like they doubt clairsentience. I just heard clairsentience. I'm pretty sure that's the feeling, the clear feeling, like the energy is very, empathy, very strong type stuff. Somebody doubts that stuff. It's a bunch of foo-foo. It's a bunch of foo-foo. It's a bunch of foo-foo. We don't believe in it. Okay. It's a bunch of foo-foo. Look at that red flag. I feel like somebody like, they're a demon. What is this? It sounds like an older man. I'm telling you. It's not real. It's not real. It's something. Okay. The clairs, the feeling, the empathy, all that stuff, the energies, all of it. Like anything holistic, anything that cannot be explained, it's all a farce. It's a bunch of foo-foo. It's a bunch of wizardry. They're trying to confuse you. I mean, I don't know if somebody talks in a southern accent, but they're demons. They're demonic. They're bad. What the heck? It's just your imagination. What? They're gaslighting you and twisting the truth. Do not doubt yourself. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody thinks it's a game or these kids and their crazy drugs. Okay, somebody thinks that you're just somebody's taking drugs. Your ex is a very crappy person. You don't have to be nice to them. Well, there's that. You are creating or aligning with a family dynamic that is grounded in peace and mutual care and love. Oh, I'm taking it. This is for the mystical, nothing's impossible. Somebody that believes very much in the mind's eye and things like that. Dreams and, just all things like magical and love and beauty and yeah, I keep getting it. Somebody's just a curmudgeon. They're grumptastic. Yeah, somebody thinks, I'm telling you, somebody thinks another person is just a bunch of BS. It's just a bunch of BS. They're just lying, trying to get you to believe a bunch of, I just heard Hufflepuff, trying to get you to believe a bunch of Hufflepuff. It's funny. They keep trying to intimidate you and silence you, and they keep failing. It's pissing them off. Somebody is legit trying to make another person feel crazy. It could be causing oh gosh, I don't like to be in two minds. I don't know, but I feel like there's someone here who they're on it. They're spot on. They're with it. Like it feels like somebody like taps in, they meditate, they allow their mind to like roam. They believe in the fairies, they believe in the fairy realm, they believe in the fairies, they believe in like all things good. They believe evil exists. They believe that we all have a choice. They believe like somebody's very open to things. And yeah, this kind of feels like black and white thinkers against, people that see things in rainbow, like they see um, all the realms, all the possibilities, all the options. And if they don't, it's almost like I just, like I believe that those things exist, so I'm not closing the door to them. Hmm. Somebody's something, I don't know if, I'm not sure here if something occurs, right? Because somebody wants to retract a statement after careful consideration. That's the statement I got when I was channeling. I mean, it's like, something that somebody said, maybe, because that's what it feels like something that it was said, okay, like revealed in some way. It's proving to be true. So somebody, they kind of have to backstep. See, embrace your shadow. Do you see how that person's like someone else does the work, but another person doesn't? Hmm. Somebody doesn't like to look at their faults. I don't know if somebody needs some advice on like maybe where to start or what to look at first, possibly. The ripple effect, y'all. I was sitting meditating last night and I saw this card. Something was like, it's just a stone's throw, and it just takes a small thing to create a ripple. It can create big changes. So even if you can't see past that or what it does, it can cause shifts and changes. So kind of like going along to get along, don't do that. Speak up, speak your truths. Um, don't doubt yourself, even if you can, connect to or inform, enlighten, whatever, right? One person, that person can then do it to another. Do you see what I'm saying? It goes on, so on and so forth. It creates a ripple effect. And it feels like if somebody tried to see that lotus flower in the back, like if someone tried to interrupt your awakening, your birth, your something, right? If they tried to affect that, that's going to come back to them. Everything that you do, good or bad, is going to come back to you. I don't know. If someone, she's crazier than a coot, somebody's calling somebody, they're crazy. But it's like, okay. It doesn't feel like somebody is. I just heard, no, they're not. Somebody is spot on. Somebody is doing the work that they've been guided to do, or that you feel like soul led to do. Yeah, somebody very much follows their heart and their mind. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's um, very like Virgo and Pisces and Neptune. And what's crazy is that right now, I think the nodes are in Pisces and Virgo, maybe. Um, I think it's Pisces North and Virgo South, possibly. And we got Virgo South out here. And something's real. Oh, yeah. This feels like alignments and the universe, right? The divine, higher powers doing something. Helping, pushing something out. I just heard into the algorithm. Pushing something out to get it exposed, to show the truth that something is real, something maybe that's been hidden for a while, or that people have been trying to hide, right? The lies and the things like that. They're exposing things. It's like something's been strategically, okay? It's a come up of the seers. The seers are on a come up. Okay. That's okay. Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean a space, cry it out, speak a truth. Movement is medicine. You see, that's kind of like a broom too. That's like sweeping the energies. See, this is also movement. But that's very earthy, like grounded, watery. That's that spiritual Piscean energy. It's movement. That's good. You want movement with things. Yeah. If somebody puts something out and that energy like comes in or you can feel it, this is a weird, there's so much like, I don't know, static electricity and just odd. Oh, why does it feel like neurons are bouncing off the inside of a head? Like, what is going on here? It's like somebody doesn't want somebody to form a clear thought. They're trying to keep them confused, keep them in two minds, just make everything be smoke and mirrors. Like, they just want everything to, man, what in the world? Something feels not strategic. It feels like due to someone stuck in their ways, possibly and stubborn, and they don't want to change, and they want to keep very outdated thinking, not open-minded, right? It's like somebody wants to keep, somebody might have also been trying to like keep another person in isolation, right? Keep them trapped in a way. Somebody would rather have another person questioning their own mental state or mental health than them have to question themselves because they can't be wrong. Wow. Okay. Well, there's that. Somebody can't be wrong. Yeah. Break the soul contract. Yes. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When the lesson ends and the contract dissolves, you're free to walk away. So if somebody doesn't continue learning, if they continue in the same cycle and they stay in their comfort zone and they don't learn the contract, I'm sorry, they don't learn the lesson, then that contract stays intact and they just continue in that same flow. Somebody wants another person stuck in that with them. So they can't grow, they can't evolve, they can't move on. That's what they're trying to do. I'm telling you, this feels like somebody else being like, no, get out of here, get it out. I'm like clearing out all, like cutting my hair off, clear out the energies. Haven't worn this in like just trying to get rid, of a bunch of stagnant energies and old things. And no. Somebody could have been doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of work on themselves. So while someone's been doing the good work, somebody's been doing spell work. Now, when I say spell work, it doesn't necessarily mean like, pulling out the grimoire, and it's just words. Spells are just words, right? And if it's, like when they say dark magic or black magic, those types of things, it really can just be chaos magic. It really can just be manipulation, downing somebody, discrediting that, just really going at somebody to make them doubt themselves, and just, think that they're a crappy person and not believe in who they are and their gifts and all that type of stuff. So that's also spell work. I mean, spells, words, spelling. That's what spell work is. But, we give it fancy words and then people think that that's evil. And people don't even realize like, oh, they're doing rituals again. And I'm like, do you follow recipes when you bake? Well, yeah, that's a ritual. Do you do the same routine before you go to work every morning? That's a ritual. Like you know what I mean? It's like give it a word and you give it they can put a darker, evil connotation on it. But describe it or say what it really is. And they're like, oh, that's interesting. Y'all, I know people like that. It's crazy. My own mother said that crystals were evil and demonic. And then I pointed out that she was wearing some of the same stones that I had in my collection in the birthstone ring on her finger. Oh, that's what those are? Yes. She didn't have a clue, right? So that ended that conversation. But it's not that it's not knowing and not having that open mind to be able to see or perceive things in a different manner. That's where somebody is stuck. It's like they can't fathom that something is not bad or that it's real or it's okay. I don't know why. It could very much be, if it's outdated thinking, it could be how they were raised, because children tend to have very vivid imaginations. And if, they learned that was bad, or they had to, stuff down emotions, behave a certain way, they weren't allowed to express themselves. All of those things, when you stuff them down, all of that shadow work that never gets done because you're not addressing that stuff, that ends up shutting down your intuition. It closes your mind off to imagination. It halts your creativity, because that's where all that comes from. So, I mean, it's quite common, especially in older individuals. I've noticed anyways, personally. something is frustrating as hell. And then I just heard frustrating as all get out. Something is frustrating as hell and frustrating as all get out. I was called to use this Money Moves deck. And I just realized on the front of it, it's got, remember I said something like somebody sees in colors and the whole rainbow? And this is like, it's like alignment, consciousness, that kind of thing. Merkaba, maybe it's called. I think, okay? I don't know for sure. But that's what's coming to my mind. So, it feels like there's kind of a, I don't know. You know, Libra, with the 7th house, it can deal with karma, justice, right? That can deal with karma, cause and effect, okay? But can also deal with all types of contracts, partnerships, and beauty, art, things like that. But it also deals with enemies, as well as Neptune in the 12th house. Fruits of labor. Time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. That's the karmic returns. What goes around comes around. So if somebody's done the work, right, they're going to get it back. We're going to get 3 of them. Mind power. Lead with your mind. Use your intelligence. Analyze data, logic, and think rationally. But you see how it's, forgive me, you see how the colors, the feminine and the masculine side, the red's the masculine with the root chakra, right? And then like the third eye, the crown, throat chakra, that type of energy over here, the creativity, that is like being in 2 minds. It feels like somebody is both. They're both. They can use both interchangeably. Okay. Another person is like, it's like somebody says something, they're like, don't be stupid. What? Don't be stupid. Oh, somebody's gonna say you need your brain checked or something. Because I'm telling you, somebody's loony. They're loopy. They're crazy. That's not real. That's not true. I don't know what somebody is saying to somebody, but they like vehemently disagree. Fertility. It's like the cosmic egg. Look at that. It's like Empress energy. It's giving birth to something. Do you see all of the colors and more ripple effects? Mind power, fertility. Ooh, that's like mind over matter. That's using the mental space. But if you have both, right, you can use both of them. Your imagination's open, your intuition's open, it's on fire. You can think and create, manifest, and give birth to things. This is like the cosmic egg. And it says it's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. That Aries energy with the like curmudgeon. Okay, we could have gender roles here. You know, you're not supposed to work. Women are supposed to be, you're supposed to sit there and be seen, not heard. I don't know. That could be very extreme. It's just but like, don't tell me, woman, go make me a sandwich. Like, again, it could be very extreme, but that's like the outdated thinking. Come on, y'all. Isn't that what it is? But that mental power with the analytical and analyzing, very Virgo energy, the fertility, creativity, giving birth to, very much the Empress type energy, Neptune, 12th house. You know, it's beautiful. And authority. Take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. That's like the Emperor energy. When you have mental power and you can create things with your mind, you can dream up things. Like if you see it, you can achieve it. In your mind, you see it, you believe it. To be able to do both of these things, that's power. That's amazing. And you can teach and you can show, you can model that to other people. Somebody wants to be able to control that because they're ding-dongs. I mean, to each their own, right? But we shouldn't limit other people. You know, we should empower them. And they want to do good. They want to help. We should encourage that. You know what I'm saying? Wealth. Keep up the great work. You're moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Do you see her? Somebody's on a money path here. Yeah, see that split opportunity and then winning. And home-based. You could be doing something from home. You could be creating. You could be working on the internet. You could be selling, entrepreneur, very Aries, emperor, entrepreneur type energy. And look, the lovers, that's duality and balanced and choosing things with your heart. And this can be the masculine and feminine aspects of you in one, right? And that's, look, independent. Somebody's powerful as F. And then here's an emperor. Look at them. Look at, hold, Four of Pentacles. Look at, somebody just like that, like they hold on tightly to their belief. Like they will not let it go. It's so wild to me how like oof somebody feels. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wanted this one to go. Oh, look, there's the Magician, more Gemini energy. I want it, but also the mental power, right? Creating with what you have, having all of the resources, using what you have to create something and being confident in that. Also, it's also as above, so below, Magician, spiritual and earthly. But I wanted this reading to be a little bit quicker, but that message that's coming out, like, it's just, it's funny. It's a very, I keep getting that word, curmudgeon. That's so crazy. Watch me end up using that word a lot now because I heard it and I was like, what does that mean? The other day I got like poppycock or something in a reading and I was like, what? Here's the Fool. Yeah, taking a leap of faith, walking away from the past. Nine of Pentacles. Feels like somebody following their dreams or somebody feels destined to do something or it's someone's destiny, like your soul's calling. Mr. Brightside. I got that the other day in a reading too. It's really strong right now. Your energy is really strong right now. Like taking a leap of faith, going for it. Fighting for like your authenticity, your authority, your power, your sovereignty, freedom of choice, free will. Like you don't own me. Is that an older song? I'm getting Megan Trainor. Her songs could be because I'm hearing that your lips are moving. And something, no. Like I'm getting several different Megan Trainor songs. But like a mashup of them. Okay. Situation. Star energy. That's alignment, listening to guidance, healing, hope, optimism, wishing on a star, alignment, following your North Star, the North Node. Like, that's a big energy. And it's healing. The obstacle here, oh, see, Two of Cups. This is the obstacle. So this is like, I hope somebody's not trying to control or hold you back. There could also be some that are like maybe finding it difficult to find somebody that's in alignment with you. Where the focus should be. There's a cycle coming to an end. And the Emperor is here with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. Let me look at these for a second here. Because I'm getting the ending of an era, the ending of a chapter. And this feels like there's a lot of sword energy there. Between the Star and the King of Swords, that's like Aquarian energy. Both of them can be. The King of Swords can also be Gemini or Libra, but this feels like, okay, interesting. Crossing a threshold. I just heard crossing a threshold. And the world is a completion. It's an ending. Like you've gone, see with that relationship, this could be a relationship with a King of Swords energy, which is all mental, all logic, analytical. They can be stoic. Okay. They don't tend to, yes, Aquarians, right, can be humanitarians, out of the box thinkers, etc. But a King of Swords is not, that's not the archetype of that. That's not the energy of that card. That is a book, knowledge-y, number, analyze, black and white type thinker. That's what they tend to be like. That they tend to be like very, data, facts, things like that. And they can be very conservative, stuck in their mind a lot, very intelligent, right? The King of Swords tends to be very intelligent, very proper, very smart. But they tend to be like all air, like stoic almost when it comes to the feeling part, the cup part, right? Not Mm. Like something has to be final. That's where something, okay, somebody needs to be clear about something here. Yeah, something like the world's not like that. Oh man, it's almost like there could be. It's like integrating some kind of lesson here. Like, yes, that's you, like, you know everything you need to know about something. It's okay to close the door on that. It's like listening to guidance, tapping in, thinking bigger. There's something about thinking bigger, not being stuck in some confines of just thought. But do you see how he's sitting? This is what just pointed out to me. He's sitting on the throne, right? Doesn't it look, that's literally a portal, but it doesn't it look like they're like trapped in that? She's trapped in there. That's 21. That breaks down to a 3. That's a 14. That's a 5. That's an 8. That's a 17. That's an 8. 8, 8. That's a 2. 8, 2, 8. Ha! Interesting. That's a Lecrae song. I got that earlier when I was driving. I heard that 828 in my head. I heard that song. And I'll Find You by Lecrae. Interesting. See, that does look like an older man, a younger woman. The crown on, the sun, the moon, a very flowy energy. The Ouroboros here. And he's like, ooh, the mermaid tail, like swimming in the water. This is someone, right? And then this person's like, can't you just clean the damn house and shut up? I don't mean that literally. Okay, guys, that's an example of how he looks. See how he's just sitting there? Dime zone. Bring me sandwich, woman. I'm joking, but that's what he, like the villagers on Minecraft. He speaks in grunts. The Emperor's on the bottom of the deck still. Yeah, that's it's this damn relationship. This partnership. That's how somebody sees something. There's some kind of duality here about something. How somebody sees. Oh, yeah, I just heard yes. How someone sees something. And something needs to be over with. It needs to be, yeah, I'm telling you, something's like gone, some contract, something's gone as far as it can go. It's weird. It's almost like somebody thinks they're, what? The all-powerful Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Does somebody like wear a mask? Or do you see like a person has different sides of them? They put on a persona, but they're really oh, I don't almost maybe somebody has some kind of like deep-seated resentment. I don't know, because that's what I'm getting. Like somebody is irritated by another person's maybe authenticity or their sovereignty, the authority over their own life. And they just like it's not okay. Okay, how back in the 100 years ago, right? Like women voting, having a say in things, speaking up, going their own way, and not kind of falling into societal norms and beliefs about how a woman should behave in public and those types of things. It's like somebody speaking for themselves as a female and being like, "You don't tell me what to do." Okay. The Man by Taylor Swift. I just saw that video for the first time, oddly enough. But that video is phenomenal. I was like, "Oh wow, nailed it." Yeah. Like a man's a man, a woman's a woman. That's it. A woman shouldn't act with manly attributes, okay, masculine attributes, and then vice versa for the male. No, that's not true, actually. We have both in us. I mean, to be in alignment, you should have both and have them in balance and be able to work from both. Have the action and the emotion and, be able to do all of that and integrate them. Somebody, they don't, in two minds. Somebody's trying to slow down an opportunity or an offer. They don't want to see something as a valid, yeah. They don't want to see the truth of something. And somebody else's, the Two of Swords is also a card where it's like, external opinion, not needed. Thank you. I can make a decision on my own, and blocking out what other people think. That also means that, because you see that moon? This is a Libra moon card. They put the blindfold on, they listen to their intuition. You got the water behind them, the swords are up, right? And it's blocking out that, like trying to block out the two-minded thinking or having thoughts, ideas, voices, opinions, etc., coming at them from other people. They're going to listen to their own mind and decide for themselves. They're sitting down and they're pausing. It's like intentionally sitting down, blocking everybody out, putting this up. Do not approach me. I got a blindfold on. I will cut you. Okay. I'm going to swing my blade. So you better just back before you get sliced up. You feel me? That is also what the Two of Swords is. That is a meditative pose. That is very, they are concentrating, chilling. It's like listening to the water, paying no attention. The swords are up. Nobody's going to walk by them. And be like, no, that's crazy. I'm out. I'm out. I'm not going near them. So it's like nice and quiet. Yeah. The Star, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. That's a situation. The King of Cups, somebody offers very solid, balanced, stable, smart, intelligent, emotional guidance, knowledge, etc. Someone speaks from the heart. This Queen of Swords has mastered the Cups energy. This is like a spiritual guide. This is a guide. Somebody's a guide. Somebody sees it. They see the vision. I'm telling you. Hell yeah. This just fell off the deck. Temperance. Right there, baby. That's balance, harmony. This person, Libra, if this is you, you follow your guidance. You got like a little bird, like, man, somebody's a young whippersnapper. Somebody thinks somebody's a young whippersnapper. They're funny. They have wit. They have charm. They're loving. They stay balanced and logical in situations, but they speak from the heart. They have good intentions. They speak from their heart space and they use their logic. I told you. That's strong. So you've got a Queen of Swords that's got King of Cups. That's like having a spiritual guide in your back pocket. Okay, pretty much. I got a laptop in my back pocket. That's what is it? Rap Guide by Eminem. You got like a spiritual guide in your back pocket. That's you. Like this is your brain. This is your brain with no water, no cups. That's your brain with no water, no cups. So somebody's quick. And the King of Cups is psychic. And they tend to be a mediator. They tend to be spirit guides. Sometimes that represents a spirit guide for me. They tend to be counselors. I mean, healers. They can stay calm. Like if somebody is speaking the truth or is speaking from the heart space I don't know. I'm telling you, somebody's healed. They've mastered the Cups energy. Somebody could be blunt when they speak, but they're honest. They're truthful. They're smart. They're witty. The Queen of Swords is also intuitive because the queens all embody water and all the queens have water. So the Queen of Swords has water energy as well. This is somebody who's very fluid in their thinking and being able to go back and forth very easily. He's got on blue robes with some yellow, right? And a little bit of red. She's got blue and white on her robes, like clouds. The yellow butterflies. Like this is very much, somebody's a strong empath, some of you could be very strong, have very strong psychic abilities. I'm telling you, see something spot on. Some type of energy, some type of thought, your guidance. The Star is listening to guidance, like your higher self. I don't even, yeah. This is oh my gosh. It's like a spiritual seat. Somebody's a spiritual leader. A sacred contract here. Neptune, all the 12th house, the 6th house, being of service to others. Somebody's a leader. Like I'm telling you, somebody is, they get the guidance. Somebody's a mouth for a spirit guide. Like it's straight from the guide, straight out of somebody's mouth. Somebody's strong. Oh, somebody's strong. Somebody's strong. It's very like matter of fact, but it's like loving. There's compassion and it's solid. Somebody's solid. Why don't we like that? I don't know. I do what I want. I do what I want. It's like somebody being like, hold up, wait. Now see here. You see how, like, I'm telling you, with the star holding the 2 cups and the King of Cups here. This is like, now hold on a second. I'm telling you, this is so crazy. You're following guidance, you're giving guidance, you're speaking truths, and it's so balanced. Interesting. Somebody spoke the truth about something. Somebody spoke the truth about something. Oh, somebody spoke the truth about a relationship, about something holding somebody back. Okay. Somebody trying to control another individual, or it's like, no, 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 you're seeing it wrong. What? Okay. Somebody doesn't want another person, another party, another group. Somebody doesn't want, what? They don't want somebody to know. That's interesting. They don't want somebody to know. Crossing over. Somebody doesn't want somebody to know that they wear the pants. What? That they don't wear the pants. So somebody's not the authority figure that somebody's like somebody's an almost emperor. Something's like they pretend to be an emperor. And somebody doesn't allow another person. This is interesting. I'm telling you, I keep getting mouthpiece. That Queen of Swords is like a mouthpiece for a guide. They're guided to speak the truth, and it comes from the heart space, and it's balanced, and it's intelligent, and it's spot on. And they spoke the truth about a relationship or how a relationship was, and somebody doesn't like it, and they don't want it to come out, and they don't want people to see this person as being balanced and healed and put together and intelligent and witty. Somebody checks off all the boxes. They don't, oh my gosh. Well, I don't understand. What? There's just I'm telling you, they don't like to be wrong. Okay. Well, nobody's perfect. We're all, I don't know anybody that's been right 100% of their life. Like, that's impossible. Trusted. Do you see that? I'm telling you. Valid, accurate. Somebody speaks truths. Oh my gosh, in heaven. Somebody's doing something because they're following their guidance. They're following their path. They're on their north node. And they're in their authority, sovereign. They're smart. Somebody is smart and psychic and funny, spot on, quick wit, like all of it. I told you, somebody checks off all the boxes. That's a really big deal, Libra. That's a big deal for me, right? Like, I don't want to have to heal somebody, or, I don't want to be an adult's mom. That's not my kid. So somebody that can think for themselves, their emotions are solid, they're intact, their mental and emotional faculties are intact. So if someone like maybe if somebody speaks bluntly, then it's accurate, and they're coming from a place of love, and they're trying to help. It's compassion, it's good intentions. It's upright, I'm telling you. It's a good human. Somebody does that, right? But it might come across razor sharp. The Queen of Swords has a cup. Is it on this one? I don't see it on this one. I think it's on the Lightseers deck. She got a little cup down there. But it can sound harsh, right? But it's no fluff. She's not going to beat around the bush. She's going to tell you what you need to hear. But it's not like brutal. There's no ill intent with the Queen of Cups upright. And this person also has King of Cups energy, and they're following their guidance. I'm telling you, it's a spiritual guide. They speak truth. So what are they seeking truth? They're speaking truth. Somebody just didn't I say something about spiritual seat? Somebody has high honor, integrity, righteous. This is someone else. This is like, oh no. HITLER. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Oh, I just heard that. Like, I told you, somebody wants to kind of be the ruler, wear the pants, etc. And feels like someone tried to tell another person, somebody has high honor in the spirit realm. Their guide, telling you. They speak with integrity. They're moral. They have, it's solid. But it feels like they spoke the truth about somebody wanting another person to kind of, like, you just want to control everything and have me be like, yes, sir, right away, sir. Like somebody's a drill sergeant. So somebody's been trying to turn another thing around. Yeah, look. I'm telling you, this person's legit. And another person's like, huh? Like, I don't, what? Yeah. Oh, baby. A King of Pentacles in karmic masculine energy. Look at what he's pointing to. I make the money. Look at this. Healer, a message. Look at that, baby. Mm-hmm. I make the money, so I make the rules. I make the money, so I make the rules. Mm-hmm. Somebody thinks because they make the money, then they're the ones that get to control everything. Somebody's like, I don't have any money. They're like, where's my money? I don't, where's my money? Oh, we don't care. I want my money. This is a partnership in some way. There's some kind of contract here. There it is. Spell. It's emotional manipulation. Like somebody comes in there. I'm telling you, this person's like, no, move, go. Yeah, look at that. Man. Yeah, like politician energy. Like politician. Look at somebody's path, awakening. Faith. Look at that manipulation. Someone was trying to manipulate. Somebody had complete faith that their manipulation was going to cut through and destroy somebody's protection. And there's karma. 111. There's karma. Actual money. Stability. Here's Empress energy. Look at that. Look at that. Telling somebody they're crazy. Thinking that somebody being psychic and intuitive, that they're nuts. Their thoughts, they're lying. It's slander. They're crazy. I'm telling you. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this karmic debt, whatever you're doing right now, following your guidance, speaking your truth, standing in your power, etc., using your gifts for good, whatever you're doing, you're you're signing off a karmic contract. Something's done. That contract's, it's done. It's nullified. You've cleared your karmic debt, lifetimes of it, by doing what you've been guided to do. Somebody's open about their abilities here. And that's the exact opposite of what another person wanted. Yes, something is closing. That was just priest and hello. So something's closing out. And that's where the focus should be. Closing something out with, I don't know, keep following your guidance, keep speaking your truth. Keep using your gifts for good. Someone's gifts here are their speech, their communication, their mind. It's powerful. You speak things into existence. And somebody here has got, yeah. Trust your guidance. That crown's lighting up. Trust your guidance. Somebody speaks things into existence. That's powerful. And, oh my gosh. I've gotten before in readings that somebody was a spiritual guide, or they've had a high seat, right? Like they had a big purpose and they had to do something because it had to like sever, cancel like lifetimes of these karmic contracts of something that was created long ago, and like wounds and things like that. So doing this, right? And using your voice, your creative abilities, your innate abilities, following your guidance, listening to your intuition, being very open, right, about your gifts and all that stuff, and helping others and providing guidance, being of service to others. That causes a ripple effect. It helps people and it heals. And there's like a very strong positive energy being put out, right, into the collective consciousness. Like you're putting that energy out there. That's what you're supposed to do. It's like something seems so simple. It can't be that simple. That is that simple. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Somebody wants you to fight fire with fire, and you're not. Somebody can't get you out of your element. I don't think this is like somebody's got a nudge or a thought, maybe, like, oh, yeah, I can see. but like little things are trickling in to kind of show someone how you were right before, spot on about things, or how you have seen, how you've looked at things, okay? But there's something in them that's like, no, that can't be right. You're about to protect it, I'm telling you. Okay, you're about to, because somebody's been holding back something. Evidence, whatever that evidence is, okay? It can be a thought form. That can be a, I remembered this and that, but it could be actual, courtroom evidence. I don't know. It's gonna be different for everybody. This is not a personal reading. Okay. It's for a group of people. But your focus is closing out a chapter because you're speaking truths and there's a contract. Your focus on closing that out, letting that go, and integrating, because you're the King of Cups, Queen of Swords. All you have to do is integrate this other part. Somebody's taught you a lot of lessons. You've learned from the best curmudgeon, for whoever that is. Somebody who's, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Whatever that is, right? You're integrating. This is a master manipulator and a habitual liar too. Don't tell me. That's Kendrick Lamar's song. You're a master manipulator and a habitual liar too. Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Yeah, that's the song. He's like, shoo, shoo. Anyway, whatever you've been through, you can, you're like a spiritual, like, investigator, lawyer. What, like, I'm telling you, the sonar, that is crazy. Like, it's always on. It's nuts. It's always on. Something's always on. Like, you're very good at calling out BS, okay? Detecting, like, when somebody's full of it or their wounds. Remember I showed you that card with the person touching their shadow self? Somebody can see other people's shadows. That's for somebody. Somebody can tell another person within minute, like just being by them. Clairtandency, just being by them. Somebody can tell people what their trauma and wounds are. Like why they do certain things or behave certain ways or why they are and what they need to focus on and work on. Damn. Okay. That's a strong gift. And it's an innate ability. I told you, somebody's real quick. They're quick and they're very on target, on point with something. That's amazing. Now, somebody else listening to that is a different freaking story. It's a different freaking story. But holy smokes, some kind of long journey that you've been on is coming to an end. Somebody's long journey is coming to an end. Something's been a long fight. What? Yeah. Okay. This is, look at that. Somebody thought, oh, baby. Okay. So, something about encapsulated. Something's encapsulated. I keep getting virus. I'm thinking health. It's not health. It's computer. It's technology. There's something there. Well, oh, okay. Something is coming out online. Holy shit. Like if somebody does something online, this is like, I don't know, this is a side note, whatever. Commercial break. If somebody, like they've done something to where if certain things come out online, what? They can like block it or shadow ban it on social media or something. What? What the hell? To make more, to hide truths, to push out more of the like negative content. What the hell? Okay, y'all. That's a wayside. But something is, okay, because they're trying to hide people like this who are spiritual guides. They follow spiritual guidance and they help other people with those things because something breaks away from some type of like norm, societal belief. Oh my gosh. This is like a something happening and exposure, something stopping and some kind of floodgates opening to where I don't know, restrictions and things. I don't know, views, likes, monies, royalties, whatever the hell this is, something that's been held back. Something rushes in, creates an influx of something. Y'all, that was a straight channel message. I have no idea what I've just said. Even made sense. There you go. Usually, I mean, the majority of the time when I do messages, I channel almost everything I say. So when I'm editing and I'm like listening back and I'm like, I said that? I don't remember saying that. Like I have no idea how somebody would look. People be like little wizards with their IT stuff. You heard? Yeah. I'm going to look at the obstacle with this Two of Cups real quick because Damn it. I'm telling you. It's a damn King of Pentacles again. There is a third person in here. Something's about, I feel like something is a facade to give off a, somebody coming in with something. They want to work together. They bring in a cup. There's another person involved. You see that? Feel them out. Feel the energy. Listen to your intuition. Do not listen to what somebody else says. This feels like a hail to the na about something somebody's trying to offer. It feels, okay, that's the obstacle. And it feels very much like a side quest. Like, here's a good idea. How can we get... Did I not just say side quest? Somebody's playing the long game. They've been strategizing shit, waiting for somebody to give up, and they're not giving up. It's like, son of a bitch, let's go in here. Let's cause some fucking ruckus. Get him out there. Let's get him out of pocket, baby. And it's like, no, I'm good. I'm balanced AF. You see, I'm gonna call them just out. Somebody's bent. I'm telling you. That there's manipulation. That's dark occult work. To a star. 3 swords. I'm telling you. Somebody chose war, not peace. Manifesting an ending for support so somebody can't get, look at this. To have somebody miss an opportunity. No. And a high priestess is chill AF because they know. Because they meditate and they listen and they get guidance always, whether they are up or they are sleeping. Somebody sees shit and they're like, I'm good. I don't want your cup. I got my own. Yeah, I'm telling you. Feel out. If you're trying to close something out and you're trying to do something and somebody's trying to come in and offer you like a thing to like work together, to collab. Hey, I got this great idea. What if you do this for me or you do that? And it takes you off of your path, what you're supposed to be doing. Vet it yourself. Like, swords up. I don't need any other opinions, please. I'm listening to my intuition. I've got the information. I'm going to weigh both options. I'm going to listen to my guidance because something strongly feels like another person. Hell to the yeah. Because something feels like a side quest. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, somebody really wants to get you off your path and it feels like a trap. And somebody thinks you don't see it coming. Well, bad news. I just heard bad news bears for them. Whatever that. Okay. Bad news bears for them. What that means. So close out a cycle. Yeah, it is. Yes. Because somebody's not telling you this person's only worth that. This is all they fucking want. Independent. This person only thinks about themselves and how shit looks. They don't look at that cup. What is that? They're going to give you a cup and then it's going to have you like this. No, bitch, bye. I don't want it. Your cup is empty. You feed me toxic bull and you only care about this. I'm out, bitch. What? I'm telling y'all. Sorry. We gotta make it lighter, man, because these people be cray-cray. Yeah. Somebody needs to like stick to the original plan. Stick to your original idea. Stick to your path. Stick to whatever you're working on. Stick to your guidance. There's like a slippery snake trying to creep in. Make you go on a side quest. No. No side quests. No side quests. No more. No more side quests. Stick to your plan. I just heard, yeah, stick to your plan, Stan. I don't know. I don't know, man. But just stick to your plan. That's the guidance. And somebody wants to have you like stagnant, stuck, trapped. So if somebody wants to propose an idea or collab or work to, no, I mean things for good. No. Okay. They don't. It's going to have you like this. You're going to take that damn cup from that Knight of Cups and you're going to be like this, poo-poo. No, thank you, please. No mas. The cheese is old and moldy. I don't want it. That, okay? It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. What in the world? I don't know. Somebody's guides or ancestors or some ancestors are laughing. Yeah, somebody's full of crap. They're a bunch of malarkey. That's what I just heard. We got curmudgeon and malarkey. What in the world? Okay, that's it. I'm done. Yeah. So stick to your path. Be mindful of somebody trying to make you take side quests and go off in a different way and not follow your guidance because someone wants you into minds and they want you to second guess yourself. But you know, stick to that. Stay in tune to that. You know, and somebody's tapped in. Like what's the chakra? Like the star or something, maybe, or star or something. That chakra, like that's open. Like somebody's. I'm telling you. Look at this. It's a damn funnel. You've got a direct connect. It filters down and comes out your mouth. Keep it like that. Don't, because you know, stay balanced. And you're into somebody's intuition, their guidance, that what they're saying, what they're it's you're on the mark, you're on target, you're going the right way, and someone wants you. They don't like this because this, baby. This is all you. It's your own egg, and it's all you're doing. Do it. Whatever you're trying to create, you're coming up with, you are on it. This person, it's what can they gain from it? What can they get out of it? They only worry about like their in persona and all that shit. They don't give a shit about it. I'm telling you. That cup is, yeah, no. Do you see how that little bird dropping something in that cup? And then they end up like this? Bye, Felicia. You know we got time for that. Look at them. Uh-huh. No. Absolutely friggin' not. Yeah. Oh, hail to the na. Yeah, no, you know, baby. Look at this. Because they don't want you to have this. Yeah, you get this. That's a no. Sorry. Free will's a thing. I'm just saying. The cards and energy, really, it's not the cards, it's the energy. Because these just confirm things or deepen the message for me. There's like a strict, don't, I'm getting like a please don't let other people infiltrate your mind and try to tell you you're wrong, what you're doing is wrong, your beliefs are wrong, what your heart is leading you to, what your soul is leading you to, what you want to do. Please don't let someone or people steer you off that path. If you're doing something with good intentions and with love and compassion and kindness, right? There's not I just heard somebody doesn't have an evil bone in their body unless you make them. Well, yeah, you piss that Queen of Swords off. I'm not pissing off the Queen of Swords when she's holding that long-ass blade. I'm good, bro. Look at she's like, say when. Go slice and dice show. I'm good. I don't want no part of that. So it's like when you're doing all those things and following your guidance and you're doing things for good reasons and you're trying to help people, okay, that's not wrong. Keep doing that. Keep building on it. Keep following it. Whatever you're doing, it's your dream, your wish, your whatever the heck you're doing, it's for you. And it's all yours. It's all yours. Very strong energy. Very good energy. I like it. This person, Mr. I only think about myself. I only care what I look like. Do you like my new clothes? It's like somebody like straightening out their shirt, looking at it, being like, oh yeah, I look good. I'm like, come on, get out of here. Anyway. I can't. Sorry. Anyway. I'm sorry. The things I'm seeing in my head, it's too much. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm telling you, keep up the great work. You're moving toward this. I'm telling y'all, look at the I cannot, y'all. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. You got one. Got my spirit guide in your back pocket. See, somebody trying to lead you down a different path. Look at y'all. Tell me that's not the fucking Matrix. You gonna take the red pill or blue pill? What you gonna do? Huh? You gonna take the road that's all lit up and it's so flashy? Everybody goes down this road. Everybody goes down this road. Yeah, but that's spiritual knowledge. It's essence. Like somebody is full of it. It's like the damn book the high priestess is holding. Like it just like they got it. Somebody gets info. Oh my God, I'm telling you. Don't deviate. You know, because I'm telling you, just like the Akashic Records calling to you, talking to you, telling you what to do. And somebody's like, come down here. You stay away from their little crazy, see the lights. You heard? Because look, you make the right decision. You get gifted with a new beginning. Look at expression. Expression. Guardian angel. I told you, somebody's a... Y'all, I'm done. I love it. I love it when the cards do that because they just confirm it tickles me every time. I fucking love it, guys. Okay, that's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. I told you. Okay, free will's a thing, but you know what to do. Okay, love y'all. Be a good human. Give the day a good you. Lead with love and good intentions. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Okay, peace. Love y'all.